Short selling. Now that is one thing I didn't understand the concept of when it came to investing. How do you do it? 1. Can your boy do it? 2. 3. How does it work? And more importantly, will it make me some money? Okay? That's the main thing. Because your boy needs to get money. But seriously though guys, that's the main objective of this video today. By the end of it, you guys will know what short selling truly means and how to do it effectively.
You know what you're watching. DS Learning Finance. Whoa.
Before I can start, if you guys have been watching like my videos, yeah, you know that I like to do my little disclaimers because this obviously prevents any repercussions like from you guys. But yeah, so to no surprise guys, I suggest whenever it comes to short selling, you seriously know what you are doing. No lie guys, this is some advanced stuff, so tread with caution and make sure you also tread with knowledge. So you need to know fully in and out what you are doing. Trust me, your losses can be infinite. Now I'm going to explain what I mean by that later on in this video, but just have that in the back of your head when it comes to short selling. Back onto it now guys, yeah. It's important to first stress that short selling specifically makes money from a bearish market. So a bearish stock that is going down, that's how short selling makes you money. So when you're short selling, you don't want to be short selling in the typical investor environment, which is basically where stocks go up in value. You don't want to be doing that. You actually want to do the reverse, guys. You want to be looking at stocks going down dramatically. Yeah, it's messed up, isn't it? I actually think it's best if I use this whiteboard here right now before you start being, because I know you know my drawings are bad. I don't want to hear it, okay? So yeah, no being allowed. Okay, now we're going to draw our favorite person in the world, guys, to represent us short sellers. DS Learning Finance. Yeah, DSLF. Gosh, he's so handsome. But yeah, so DSLF, myself, I have this big hunch, yeah, that Greg's is gonna go down in a few weeks time basically. So I decide to short sell 100 Greg stocks, guys. So 100 Greg stocks I want to short sell. So let me write Greg's there. But before I could do that, I actually need to contact my broker. So we're going to use this small house to represent the broker. Well, oh gosh, what did I do there? I told you my drawing was bad. And yeah, so this is the broker or brokers. Yeah, so this could be Barclays, Hargreaves, any broker you can think of, yeah, can potentially do some short selling for you. So what do these brokers do? They then need to find you this. They need to find you those 100 Greg stocks. Now this then sparks the question, how do they actually get these 100 Greg stocks? Because stocks don't just like appear like that. They have to be issued. There's a finite amount of stocks available, and the ones that are available are owned already. So how do they get these 100 extra Greg stocks? And this is the cheeky thing that they do. It's very, very naughty, but I guess it's legal. So there are 3 main ways that they can do this. 1, they can look at their own shareholdings and they can physically borrow you their stocks. 2, they can look at clients, yeah, they can look at actually their customers, the people that buy their stocks within that company, within that broker platform. They can actually take their stocks and borrow it to DSLF or whoever it is that's looking to short sell. And the 3rd method, guys, yeah, is actually going to other brokers. So other brokers that have invested in Greg stocks, and maybe this broker hasn't. So if I was Barclays, guys, and DSLF has asked me for like 100 Greg stocks, I could maybe go down the road and not physically go down the road, but you get what I mean, yeah, and ask Hargreaves, yeah, for some 100 Greg stocks if I don't have any, to lend me so I can lend to DSLF basically. So it's actually very naughty what they do, guys, and it then sparks the question, have your stocks actually been your stocks? So in the sense of, have you had your broker borrow your stocks to other DSLFs basically, yeah, other people that are willing to short sell, without you even knowing and without even you getting any chunk of the profit. Yeah, it's peak. Okay, now moving forward, what happens? Let's say that my broker does actually find me some 100 Greg stocks and has actually borrowed it to me. So what do I do then? Okay, what I do is I put these Greg stocks on the current market. Now, for you guys, for your information, if you don't know Greg's in the London Stock Exchange, they're one of the best performing stocks in probably say 2-3 years. For the past 2-3 years, they've been doing really well. So the current share price is around £20 per share. So let's say 20p. Well, I don't know why I read p. Let me scratch that. £20 per share, yeah. So if I decide to sell these 100 Greg stocks, what that actually means is that I'm selling £2,000 worth of stocks, guys. And I have to obviously sell that to someone. So what I do is, as any normal investor would do, you sell to the market. So the market is down here, let's say. Let's just use this stick man or stick woman, equal opportunity guys, yeah, to represent the stock market. So this person then buys these Greg stocks from me. So this Greg stock flows from here to here. I no longer have those 100 Greg stocks. This person who's decided to buy it at £20 per share has those 100 Greg stocks. But what does that also mean? That also means I get this money instead. So yay, I'm rich, your boy's balling. You know, I might buy a few things or not. You know what I mean? So in this narrow zone, I'm doing really well, guys, yeah. But in the bigger picture, technically, I am down this. I am down 100 stocks, guys. So then, I need to give my broker 100 Greg stocks, who then needs to give whoever they borrowed 100 Greg stocks from 100 Greg stocks. So you can see it's a knock-on effect. So I need to fill this void, guys. I need to fill these 100 Greg stocks so that I can pay my lenders back. Cool. So what do? I wait. Now this is the power of short selling, guys. So what I do is I specifically wait for, like I said, a bearish market. So you wait for the market to go down for Greg stocks. So let's just say, guys, that Greg stocks has a huge clear out when it comes to the executive board that severely affects the company and how it's run. So what I therefore have is a hunch that Greg's is going to go down in the near future. So let's give it a week, let's say. What happens in a week's time? Greg stocks, I know it's dramatic, but Greg stocks go from £20 down to £10 per share. So now it's £10 per, I don't know why I wrote P again, £10 per share, guys. Yeah. That's great for me, because guess what? I still have this £2,000 in the bank. So I have this £2,000 to play around with. But what that means is I can then buy 100 shares. And 100 shares at £10 will cost, let me write that there, will cost £1,000, guys. But that's great, because now it means that those 100 shares can get replenished again. So I've now got 100 shares back, upon which I can then give to my broker, and he or she can then give to whoever they owe. So this is how it happens, guys. This is how the short selling process works in a simple, very, very simple way. But it just doesn't stop there. So now I've paid this £1,000, guys. But I've also pocketed this £2,000, guys. So the overall profit, when you look at the 2,000 and the 1,000, is £1,000 again. So 2,000 minus 1,000 is £1,000. So at the end of it all, guys, yeah, I or anyone short selling this scenario would gain £1,000. And this is how you can make money from bearish markets when it comes to short selling. But it's important to stress though, guys, yeah, that your broker doesn't allow you to short sell as easily. So sadly, that means that they're gonna want some some money for themselves, because you can imagine these guys they're greedy. Yeah, short selling is not a simple process, and it requires them getting out of their comfort zone, out of their typical way to sell stocks and buy stocks, which is the traditional way, relying on it going up. They're having to get out of that bubble and do something more for you. So of course they're going to charge you more in the long run. So they do have short selling fees that are specifically for short selling and will generally be more expensive than the traditional method of like trading stocks. So this £1,000, yes, you'll keep majority of it, but you can still expect the broker to get some of it. So we're just going to draw a little arrow, and we're going to draw a big arrow here. So I'm going to keep most of the money, but the broker is going to take a little chunk just for his extra effort that he's put in this whole trade happening. And that's basically short selling in a nutshell, guys, yeah? Now the important things that strikingly come to you whenever you're looking to short sell is, one, you're making money from prices actually going down. Yeah, so you don't want the price to go up normally like you would. Two, this means that if the price actually goes up, guys, yeah, you're screwed because you're not making any money whenever you're short selling. And three, when you look at the overall process, yeah, the overall process, not at different stages, but everything, you actually don't own any stocks. You're making money just from the price change. You're not making money from your stock growing in value or depreciating in value. You're making it from the difference. So what that means is that if you then lose money, it's infinite losses, guys. And if you then make money, it's infinite profit. But whenever you're investing, you want to deal with the worst case scenario, because you want to prepare yourself for the worst case. So in this case, I would say that you should tread with caution when it comes to short selling. This is the specific reason why, because your losses can be infinite. This stuff can make people lose their houses, can make people divorce their partners. So this is big boy stuff, guys. So you really need to know what you're doing when it comes to it. Okay. I hope you guys liked this video that I did on short selling. I did. And now I feel like I'm a short sell master. Now the question is, would I short sell? Well, the way the market is right now, I personally wouldn't short sell. But if there's like a market crash, like typical bearish market environment, habitat as you would call it, this looks good. I'm not gonna lie, guys, but that's just for me personally. You guys should make your own decisions and come to your own conclusions. I'm just giving you guys the knowledge on how this process works. Yeah, it's your favorite YouTuber, guys, Danny Solari. I talk about stock market investments, property investments, financial management too, giving you guys that consistent content, you know, before you guys are about to do whatever you're gonna do for the rest of the day. Say with me, what? Like, subscribe and share, people. DS Learning Finance. Whoa. Bye, guys.
Whoa.
Ha!